What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another update for the store. We're going to be adding some new product to the store's inventory. We've got sealed product, we've got singles, we've got brand new stuff from Pokemon, etc. So I thought we'd go ahead and do an update video to show you guys what we've got here. First off, we're going to start with something from my personal collection that I've noticed is really seeming to go up in value and playability. And so we've got ourselves, if I can get the camera to focus, I think it's the sleeve. It doesn't want to focus because of the sleeve. But we've got the Bardock leader. We've got it in foil. We've got a play set of the Bardock SPRs in foil. We've got the Burnished Bonds, Tora, Fascia. We've got foils of the Invader Fascia that lets you search for cards, Tora to get them back from your drop, Gene to protect your Bardocks, because there's so many good Bardocks, blue Bardocks you can use them on. They're basically like free super combos. They're more super combos you're going to draw from them. So it's really good for all the new Bardock stuff. We got Tora's armband that's now playable. Super excited for that. We've got other not as widely used Bardock foils as well. If you decided to run these, the camera just wants to be picky on focusing. I think we're just moving too fast for it. I'm not sure. So we've got a lot of foil Bardock stuff that you guys can scoop up. Even if you guys want to buy the set as a whole, if you just want to buy the entire deck, like I said, you can see it here. We've still got the deck together. We've still got play sets of all the cards, with the exception of, we only had 3 Tora's armband, but otherwise, so you can scoop up all that stuff. We might list it individually if nobody wants to buy the stuff as a whole, but I figured if you're trying to build the deck from scratch, it's an easy way to go ahead and do it. We've also got Zamasu SPR super combos. These are the best super combo in the game as far as I'm concerned. I was happy to scoop them up just because it is Zamasu. Can this fucking camera focus? Is it the lighting in here? It's like it tries to focus and then it stops focusing. I think it's the autofocus is fucking it up. We've got 3 of the SPRs, and we've got one of the foil stamped promos from the pre-release. Those will be going up as well pretty soon. One of the bigger things we'll be listing eventually on the store. They will be going up, available for purchase immediately via the Facebook page. However, I haven't decided if I want to put them on TCG Player or eBay, just because for those of you who actually know, or for those of you who don't know, TCG Player and eBay take a little portion of your profits, and the higher the value, the higher the portion they take, and sometimes it gets a little cringy. It hurts just a little bit. So we've still got our signed Vegito SPRs. It went from pack to sleeve to top loader, and it's just in solid fucking condition. It's a beautiful card, but I know there are more people out there that would appreciate it more than I would. And then we've also got the complete set: Beerus, Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku, all sleeved up, taken care of beautifully since they were pulled. We bought a case, God Squad bought a case of the Tournament of Power when it came out, so obviously we pulled all of them. We've had all of them, and they've just been protected nice and beautifully in binders before putting them in top loaders for this video. So we've got all of that. Again, I don't want to list them individually on TCG Player just because I don't want to lose any of that profit margin. I'd rather just get it to you guys directly. Also, I would prefer to sell them as a set, just because I would like to know that they're going somewhere they're going to actually be taken care of, or, not just turned around and sold for a higher profit margin, because we're going to sell them for what the lower value they're going for. We're not going to be like, $5,000 for Vegeta. No, because it's ridiculous. So I want to sell them all as a set. I'll put values for this stuff on the page. I'll post the stuff kind of individually, and we'll go from there on it. But we've got the whole set of these SPRs plus the Vegito. So for anybody that wants to scoop those up, I know there's a lot more collectors in the game now. We've also got some sealed product. We've got Goku's Lineage starter decks. We've had these for a while, probably since the release, actually. And I know there is Goku's Lineage support coming out. I've seen Bandai mentioning that with their previous, more recent reveals on their Facebook page. We've also still got the Broly starter decks as well. They've still retained some pretty good value. The Broly cards have gotten some support a little recently, and then of course it's got one of the better super combos in the game. Not quite as good as the multicolor super combos, but especially if you're going for Broly, which always seems to be getting support no matter what the set is. So, and then speaking of Broly support, we've got sealed boxes for set 6. We've actually got 4 of them. Kind of hard to showcase with this camera angle. But we've got 4 of them. These are all sealed boxes from the same case. When God Squad ordered our case for set 6, I opened my 4 boxes. Buddy opened his 4 boxes, and then the third member still had his boxes sealed. Basically, he took a new position at work. Didn't have time to play, so his boxes just sat there. They are still sealed. Now, these boxes are going for a shit ton of money because they are short printed. Apparently this set did not get a large release. So they have a ridiculous amount of value. The Broly stuff's in there, the Gogeta stuff's in there, but Agent Destruction stuff is in here. And while I will not go ahead and guarantee you there's one in here, because knowing my luck, our case did not have one, but neither I nor my other teammate who opened our boxes pulled a secret rare. So out of these 4 boxes, there is a high potential to pull the Broly or the Majin Buu secret rares out of these boxes. If I remember correctly, too, because I was playing the Majin Buu stuff back then, and my buddy didn't open his boxes, so one of the Majin Buu SPRs should theoretically be in these boxes, but I'm not going to make any guarantees, just saying from my memory they should be in there. Same thing with a secret rare, so we'll have those boxes up as well. It'll be something you can order through the Facebook page. Again, I don't want to list these on eBay or TCG Player because they'll take a huge chunk out of those boxes with the ridiculous amount of value that they have. Then on the Pokemon side of things, we've got plenty more inventory to add to it. Full R's, really rare stuff. We've got more of the Pokemon promos from the 20th anniversary stuff that they did back in 2016. We've sold a good bit of these, and now we have some more. I actually have more in what we'll consider backstock, part of my personal collection, that if the demand for these is high enough that we'll go ahead and pull them, and we'll let you guys get them, because it's just stuff I have as part of my collection that, you know, I've kept for myself over the years. Then we've also got some Generations stuff. Generations is one of those sets that I believe came out during 16, during that anniversary release. And so we've got some of the evolutions from that set. Full Art Jolteon, the Full Art Flareon, the Pikachu. You guys all love Pikachu, so we've got this stuff too that'll go up on the store. Then, of course, Shining Fates has come out. So we've got the EV sleeves that will be going up on the store, because apparently you can actually sell those through TCG Player. Didn't actually know that, which means we have plenty of Dragon Ball Super sleeves that will be going up too, that I do not have included in this video. We've also got the EV promos. Those are still sealed, and if you buy one of those from us through the store, through the TCG Player store, or through the Facebook, whichever, please send me a message and let me know if you want us to sell them to you sealed in the plastic, or if you would prefer we take these out and put them in a sleeve. That's really up to you. I think they will retain a little more value staying sealed, but you know, that's if you plan to just keep them for your collection or whatever, you might want them to have a little bit more protection than just being in the plastic. And then for you guys that didn't see our first opening video, our pack battle we put up yesterday. We've got new singles from the set, including shiny Vs. We've got amazing rares, and we've got some of these shiny Pokemon like this Score Bunny and this Raboot. So we've got plenty of pretty looking singles that'll be going up as well. We've also got some vintage stuff that will be making its way onto the storefront. Some of it might go up on TCG Player, but for some of the higher end stuff like the Lugia we've been trying to get rid of, this is from my personal collection that I've had for just ages. First edition, it is near mint. I've taken care of this thing ridiculously. It has very little scratching on the foil. Hard to see because of course it's in a top loader, and the top loader's probably scratched the shit anyways, but that is something we have been trying to get rid of on eBay. You won't see that on TCG Player because TCG Player 1 doesn't really have the best available pricing for older vintage stuff, especially first edition stuff, because it's just scarce to find in general. And so TCG Player usually doesn't have listings for it, or they don't have near mint listings, which is completely irrelevant for us since all of our stuff is in top-notch condition. So that will be something that you can scoop up from us either on eBay or just message us through the storefront, and we can maybe work something out. We've had plenty of people trying to lowball us for this card, but based on how high this card has sold for on eBay's sold listings, we have a pretty good idea for how much this card's actually worth. So that's going to be our store update for MariK's Madness. There's plenty of stuff for you guys there. There'll be more stuff listed than what we've seen, what we've showed you here, but it would take us forever to do a video on everything we have. We'll have more SPRs for Dragon Ball Super, rares, commons, what have you, foil stuff, promos. We'll also be doing, and this will be, we'll make an announcement for this on the store page. We'll have bundles, is what we're going to call them for now, where we will be basically selling more or less a quote-unquote pack of cards, depending on whether it's Pokemon or Dragon Ball. The amount of cards in each pack will vary, but it'll just be random assortments of promos, of foils, depending on which one you go for. All the cards in it will be foil, common, and uncommons, or promos, or we'll figure all that out, and we'll have a listing for that. I don't know how much we'll value that stuff at, but that'll be stuff you guys can partake in as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys are just loving seeing stuff up on the store, if you bought stuff from the store, I know some of you bought multiple times from the store, and we really do appreciate your guys' business and just all the positive feedback you guys have given us. We really do appreciate it, and we're just excited to get more stuff out to you guys. So with that though, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here, and we will see you guys in the next video.